Heartbreak in Malibu. 4 college girls killed by an out-of-control car. Tonight, new information on the victims, the driver, and the deadly legacy of PCH. This is KCAL News at 10, also streaming on CBS News Los Angeles. Hi, everyone. Thanks for being with us. I'm Susie Sa.
And good evening. I'm Chauncey Glover. Our top story here tonight. 4 young lives cut short in a tragic crash along the Pacific Coast Highway. Tonight, a college community is mourning. The Pepperdine University sorority sisters were walking along PCH in Malibu when a driver suddenly slammed right into them. Tonight,
KCAL News reporter Joy Benedict tells us more about those lives lost.
Certainly a sad scene here in Malibu and a lesson on death that these young people are learning far too soon. But nonetheless, it was here on this stretch of the PCH where 4 Pepperdine University students died on Tuesday night. Security video caught the moment a fast-moving car flew down PCH and everything behind it stopped, as did the lives of 4 young women.
My first thought was, do I know these people? And even if I don't know these people, Pepperdine is such a small community that it'll affect no one, anyone, no matter what.
Tonight, students have started to come by and drop off flowers as we learn more about the young women killed. Asha Weir is a senior from outside Philadelphia. Her mother says she was majoring in English and she had just put her on a plane that morning back to LA. Her hope of seeing her again at Thanksgiving was shattered. Neve Rolston grew up in Los Angeles and was studying business, hoping to graduate this spring and get a master's degree. Her father says she was full of life. Peyton Stewart's LinkedIn page says she's from New York, also studying business. And Deslyn Williams grew up in an Atlanta suburb and, according to her Instagram page, was interested in becoming a veterinarian. 3 of the 4 girls were roommates. All were members of Alpha Phi sorority and had attended a party along PCH as the fall break was coming to an end. Deaths that have rattled the Pepperdine campus.
I've seen how hard this has hit our community, and of course it's very hard to see our community struggling with this.
Investigators say 21-year-old Fraser Michael Boehm slammed into several parked cars, and those cars plowed into the women who were on the sidewalk. Deputies arrested Boehm for vehicular manslaughter and released him pending further investigation. They haven't said whether speed, drugs, or alcohol was involved, leaving more questions for this college community that is just starting to grieve.
I think the most important thing we can just remember now is just to be there for each other.
Prayers for the families, for friends, and the whole community, I think, is going to be going through a hard time right now.
I was able to speak with 2 of the 4 families who lost loved ones here in this crash. They are obviously devastated. And for those out of town trying to make their way to Los Angeles to deal with all of the things that come after an accident like this. As for the university, they have canceled classes tomorrow morning as they are holding a vigil in honor of these 4 young women. From Malibu, I'm Joy Benedict, KCAL News.
Joy, thanks. Now, Mike Rogers joining us from the desk to talk about just how dangerous this road is.
And Mike, you have some numbers for us.
Yeah, that's right. The UC Berkeley pulled some CHP data, some statewide data to talk about all of the crashes there. And we have heard all day long people that live and work in the Malibu area just really how bad this problem is. I want to show you my computer here because I've mapped them out. These are crashes just from 2018 until December of 2022 along this 21-mile stretch of PCH. And these are just fatalities. These are only fatal crashes, and you can see just how many of them are. I want to show you the numbers here. We'll break that down for you. From 2018 to December of 2022, 24 crashes involving 25 fatalities, and 54% of those were involving pedestrians, just like last night's crash did. Now, none of these numbers have anything to do with this year. Those numbers aren't even available yet, so this is just for the last 5 or so years. Now, today, the sheriff's captain up there at the Lost Hill station, she talked about really how bad something needs to be done on PCH. She herself has lost friends to crashes on PCH. Take a listen.
It's sad when I have to stand in front of you and say that some of them come to Malibu to enjoy the beautiful beaches, but never make it home. We've got to do something different. We've got to bring awareness to the situation. We have to slow down.
Yeah, now the captain there points to a couple of problems and possible solutions of how to make this better. First of all, she says elected leaders need to step in and offer up some help. That can include in the form of enforcement from deputies who are able to sit on PCH and write tickets, or speed cameras. Governor Gavin Newsom just signed the bill allowing speed cameras in certain cities as a pilot program. She believes that would greatly help this stretch of PCH. She mentioned the summer of 2019 when they got grant funding to put a bunch of patrol deputies out there to write tickets. She says the entire summer that they had those extra deputies out there, they did not have a single fatality on that 21-mile stretch of PCH. So she is just begging people to have something done to make these fatalities stop.
All right, Mike, thank you so much.